Hello viewers and welcome to part 26 of the Latics, and the schedule itself has been absolutely amazing. The results have been absolutely brilliant. We're actually not too bad. We're doing quite well. We're sort of unbeaten in the league since that game we lost against Sheffield Wednesday. So we've been doing really well as a club, and we're really progressing, and I just hope it carries on for a bit longer than what it is. I know it's going to come to an end at some point, and I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that because if you look at the league, we are 12 points ahead of the team that are second, and this is what I mean. The fact we're doing so well. Last year we got 84 points, so we're only actually 22 points away from doing that. That's about 7 wins and a draw. So. This is literally banging halfway mark. So we've been doing really well and been really impressed. Obviously, as you can see, knocked out of every single competition. Checkatrade Trophy we're knocked out of because of Sheffield Wednesday were playing us, and they are a very good side. So unfortunately, not to go through that way, but it gives us more of a focus on the league. I also like to apologise for episode 23. I don't know what's happened. I've been uploading it. I've been looking at everything as well, and for some reason, episode 23 just got no sound. The first part has got sound. The intro's got sound, but the actual episode itself has got no sound whatsoever. I don't know what's gone wrong, but on Microsoft where I play it up on my videos, there's sound. And then when I upload it to YouTube, there is no sound. So I don't know what's happened or what's gone on. But I've literally got rid of that episode. So it goes basically from episode 22 to 24. And 24 was playing against... who was that? That was Arsenal and Fleetwood, I think. Potentially, yeah. Arsenal and Fleetwood was 24. So today we're playing against Grimsby and Rotherham. Let's have a look at the time we've got chosen for Grimsby. 20 seconds, so should be 3 points. But again, you can't predict anything in Football Manager because sometimes it just doesn't end up going that way. So we've got McCauley up front because Wilson is unfortunately injured for a few months. Quite, upsetting really. Here we are. Oh, that's the wrong player. I think he's coming back soon though. Looks like it. He's injured. You come back 3 to 7 days. I thought it was a couple of months. It said 4 weeks to a couple of months, so we'll see how that goes. And we've also got Ahara off as well. I think he's got some sort of virus. So we'll call it up front with Manger and Holland on the wings, Gribbin in the attacking midfielder role. We've got Theo and Glendon, who are really becoming a great partnership in that centre. As you can see with the, look at the ratings, absolutely fantastic. All above 7 at the moment. We've got Pearce and then Osai Tutu. Then Yakoviti and Edmondson in defence, and then McGlinchey in goal, because obviously O'Hara has been off for a bit. And I've actually been looking at O'Hara's stats actually this season. And you look at it, he's had 19 appearances, he's only let in 11 goals, and he's had 11 clean sheets. This season has been absolutely fantastic. And when you think about last season, actually, 45 goals in 42 games, 15 clean sheets. So he's not a bad player. We've just got to have a lot of faith in him. Right, okay, let's go with the team we've got here, and hopefully we can get a win out of this game because we need to get 3 more points. We need to keep on, pushing forward. We've had Sheffield Wednesday, who have had a little bit of a blip in this month. So if we can capitalise on that and get more points away from them, the better it becomes for us in the long run. So I've got quite a nice team actually. Let's have a look. I want to pick up from where you left off last match. And we're in the blue and they're in the black and white. So they're at home and this is an away match for us. So it might not go as well as we wanted to. But we've got to play really well. And it's all coming from Kieran Gribbin and those two midfielders. Everything is starting from that area. We're a team that's starting from the midfield. And, making the midfield really strong and pressing out on the wings as well. Getting players forward. It's all really working out really nicely and really well. We just got to make sure we maintain it. That's the thing. That was the problem last season. We were playing really well for long periods of time, but we just couldn't maintain it over the season, and that's what we need to focus on, keeping that consistency. Pearce, find someone, and might have found a shot, and is it going to be counted? It's an own goal for James McEwen? James McEwen. I'm going to go with that. Right, Glendon. Let's have a look at what happened there. Glendon, I don't really like the angle it's at. Pearce takes a shot and doesn't come off anyone. Omar takes a shot onto the bar and it hits McEwen on the back and then ends up going in. But I'll take that. That's 1-0 to Oldham. You know, Grimsby are a team that just recently come up, so if we can push them back down again, there's a lot of teams that should be doing a lot better. Burton should be doing a lot better. Right, Pearce again. Macaulay found some space into the box, and Macaulay's just come off for the rebound. I think Mick Owens parried it out. Macaulay's gone, that's mine, I'm having that, and he's just slotted it right in. He's starting to become a little bit of a good player himself, actually, and scoring a few more goals while Wilson's been off injured. That's poor goalkeeping and poor defending, actually. And that's just showing our class in this league. Right, Cole crossing it in, finds a Kinola, and we can boot it out. Macaulay now with the ball. Can he make a break? Can he start to do something for him? He's taking loads of strides, and he goes for a shot, and it's, whoa, what a goal! Fantastic from Glenn Macaulay. Absolutely brilliant work. Brilliant, absolutely fantastic. Right, that's 3-0 now. Keep it up, lads. That's really, really good. Let's keep it up. Right, 3-0. Right, super duper. Come on, lads, we can keep us going, please. Come on, we can do this. Right, it's coming up to half time. It's 3-0. I'm quite happy with the way the side is going and the way things are going so far. Glenn Macaulay getting 2 beautiful goals today. That last one running all the way through the defence and taking every player on. It was very, very good play. And play that should be shown more in this level. But it's just reminding me a little bit of how we played last year. Last season, the first season we had, the season in League 2, that's what it's making me think of. How we were getting so many goals and how we were just demolishing teams. We looked like a real outfit. But we've just got to make sure we maintain this. Glendon into Pearce. Pearce can't find anyone, but offside 2-2's there. He found some space. Can he find anyone in the box? Not quite yet. Glendon back on the edge of the box, and Pearce can find on Manger, and Mayer's been taken down, so that's a penalty to us. Can we make it 4? Glenn McCauley's going to take it, get his hat-trick. Can he be the first team for a hat-trick? Yes, first player for a hat-trick so far this league. Is that true? Did Glendon get one? I think Glendon might have got one, but I'm not too sure. That's a great, lovely, well-placed penalty. He is our penalty taker as a whole. If Gribbin isn't taking penalties. And he is a very good player. 3 goals, absolutely fantastic work from him today. It's been absolutely brilliant. What a lovely tackle from Offside 2-2. We're just looking like a different class to these other teams. The teams that are lower down in the league, we're looking like we'll just take them on and beat them. I don't know how long our unbeaten run is going on for so far. I want to have a little check before the next game. So Amaya into Glendon. Glendon finds Emerson at the back. Edmondson finds into Holland. Holland's in fact got loads of space in front of him to make something from it. He goes for him alone. Doesn't manage to get it into the box or into the goal. But we'll keep on going. We'll keep on going with that. I'm quite glad we've still got a lot of players from the beginning of the first season still in the team. Holland, Glendon. Glendon's got some space. Takes a shot. McKeown. I don't know how to pronounce that name. That has baffled me. Oh, Yakoviti's lost it, and McGlinchey's done a good save, and he's actually been a good replacement for Kieran O'Hara. He's been on it, if I'm honest. He's been a very fairly not as good as O'Hara, but obviously at the same time he's not the same level, not the same quality. He hasn't had as many games as O'Hara. But let's see, that's a lovely catch. That's a really lovely catch. I'm hoping he can become something really, really good. Like 7.1. I never see that for a keeper. I never see it any more than 6.9 or 6.8 for a keeper usually on Foot Manager. That's a penalty. What's a penalty for? He's handled the ball. Theo's handled the ball. McGlinchey, this is your time to shine. Oh, unfortunate. Oh well, never mind. Doesn't matter. We're still 4-1 up. We're still like we're in the danger zone. And I don't think they're going to come back anytime soon. I'm going to make a sub, just keep things a little bit fresh. Carl Morris is going to come on for Corley. I think he's done all he can today, which will be brilliant. Haim is going to come on as well, and I think we're also going to bring on Nepo for today. Those are 3 substitutions. Hopefully, they can add to the tally so far. Give it a bit more. Give us 5. Holland finds Nepo, takes a shot. And I thought that could have been 5 there. That could have been the 5th opportunity for us to get a goal. And I'm quite impressed with the way they've been playing. Actually, really impressed. And this has been the whole season. This is what it's been like. And those of you who will continue watching every episode, thank you very much for doing that. By the way, but this is what it's been like. It's been like this constantly. We've been constantly winning games, demolishing teams, playing really good football. That's unfortunate. Didn't see that coming. 4-2. I'm still happy with that. Still two extra goals in the goal difference. I think it puts us up to 41 in the goal difference. If we look, there we are, 41 goals in the goal difference. Sheffield Wednesday get a win, they're looking like, so that's good for them. But it's still 12 points ahead. We're still 4 games in terms of points ahead of them. I just want to win every game. I just want to win every game from now. I've got Sheffield Wednesday in a couple of weeks' time, actually, so I'm not looking forward to that match. Right, I'm just going to say very happy with the way we are. Brilliant, absolutely fantastic play. Come on, boys. Right, so we're going to come back now for the Rotherham game, and hopefully, Rotherham are third, so there could be quite a strong opposition for us. Hopefully we can see what we can do there. So just see you in just a second. Right, viewers, so this is the team we're going to have for the game against Rotherham. I've actually worked out that we've actually 9 games we've won in a row in the league. We're actually 17 games unbeaten in this run. Whether or not it goes on after this game, who knows? Rotherham are looking at a very, very strong side. They're going to be a bit of a challenge for us, so that's why we're going to give them what we our best, shall I say. So we're going with same sort of team we've had the last game, keeping that momentum going with the same players. So we've got McCauley up front, and then Paul Steinson and O'Meara on the wings, Gribb in the attacking midfield role, Theo and Glendon in centre midfield, Pearce and Osai Tutu on the wings, and then Pierre and Iacovitti in centre midfield with McGlinchey in goal, who is starting to become a little bit of a better player. He is improving as we're going on. He's still currently a Vanarama National North/South player, but he showed quite a bit of promise in the last game. So let's submit the team, and hopefully we'll get 3 points out of this. But if we don't, it won't be the end of the world, because we've still got plenty of games left to play. I just want to keep the momentum going, because obviously I don't know what it's going to be like when the momentum stops. Is my biggest worry. That's the only thing, because obviously in recent seasons where our momentum stopped, it stopped for quite a while, and therefore we'd end up losing on a big advantage we've had in the past. So come on, we're in the blue, they're in their sort of yellowy bluish weirdness colour, and we're starting off the game with a kick-off, and hopefully at 1 point I'd be happy with this game. I'm happy with a draw. There is a record I really want, which is currently the most wins in it, or most winning streak, should I say, which I'd quite like to have. Theo just taking it back now. Iacovitti finds Gribbin in some lovely bit of space, and Gribbin takes a shot. McCauley is there to get the rebound, but unfortunately doesn't manage to get it in, and I think he was offside as well, so that sort of ended that opportunity. Osai Tutu, can he find someone? He tries to find Paul Steinson in the centre, but can't. Pearce is looking quite central for a player that should be on the left. Into Amaya to Theo to Gribbin, finds it off at the wing, off to Osai Tutu. Osai Tutu finds someone in the centre. Theo gets a shot, but doesn't manage to convert it. Amaya, unfortunately, doesn't manage to convert that shot either. And we're looking like we're having quite a little bit of the ball. Rotherham are now coming at us at 11 minutes in, and Hamill's there, takes a shot, and McGlinchey does a lovely little save there to make sure that it isn't, buried into the back of the net. So so far we've looked all right. 68% possession, 9 shots on target, so it's not looking too bad. Pearce into Paul Steinson. Paul Steinson hasn't had much of a season so far with us, being riddled with injury, and obviously other players having better form and momentum going with them. So we've been going with those players. Osai Tutu bringing himself into the centre, finds Glendon to Paul Steinson. Paul Steinson starts to make a little bit more of an attack. O'Meara takes a shot, and Collins does a fantastic save there to parry it out and make sure that the goal is 0-0 still. Pearce tries to find someone in the centre, cannot find anyone. Paul Steinson to Pierre. Pierre finds Glendon back on this wing. Pierre into the centre. Theo finding some room, finding some space, but unable to find anyone on his pass, and that's the end of that highlight. And it's like I say, it's going all right. I'm not too fussed about this. If it was to be a draw at the end of this match, I'd be more than happy with that. Sheffield Wednesday are beating Coventry, which we would like Coventry to get probably a win for today, just in case. Glendon into Theo. Theo finds Glendon back to Theo, controlling this midfield once again. Those two players. Paul Steinson takes a shot, and what's that? The third time I think we've hit the bar this game today, second or third time. The bar is not being kind to us today. Yeah, last episode it bounced off the bar and went onto the keeper's back, and then it ended up going into the back of the net. But today it's been a cruel mistress, unfortunately. and that will come on to the end of the first half. And the players haven't done that bad. We've looked quite good. We've had spells of really, really good football. We've looked quite dominant, but unfortunately, obviously, there's been no goals so far. Nothing's come from any attack chances. So we've got to make sure we keep those attacks going up, and we don't start to rest on our laurels. Pierre does a lovely header to head it out of the box there. That's absolutely fantastic defending. Glendon into Pearce. Pearce has got options now for Paul Steinson in the wing or Glendon in the centre. Goes for Paul Steinson, who's starting to run up the wing a little bit more, but goes back to Pearce to give himself more space and an option. Glendon back with the ball. Theo finds the ball off to ISO 2-2, and that sort of width play is going really, really well so far. Maya crosses the ball in and takes a shot, and that's the third time we've been denied by the post or the crossbar. Unfortunate, lads. That was a lovely shot. It looked like a cross, but if that had gone in, I think I would have screamed a little bit. Oldham back on the ball. Glendon, who is really starting to come into his own now as a player. Theo into offside 2-2, and this wing is really using this wing play at the moment. Glendon is going to pass it to Theo. He does. Theo, can he pass it into the box now? Gets the offside 2-2. Can also 2 make something from it? Oh my! Takes a shot, and it looks like another corner is going to come our way. And we're looking really, really dominant at the moment. Glendon into Theo. Theo, can you find offside 2-2? He does. Offside 2-2 is going to go for a shot. Unfortunately not. And Rotherham now on the break, and that is the end of that attack. I think we're going to bring on a sub because Paul Steinson doesn't look like he's playing the best of games so far. So we're going to bring on Gabriel. He's going to come on, and Carlton Morris is going to come on for Macaulay. And hopefully those two players can add a little bit of something into this match. Maybe find a goal somewhere, one of the two of them. Because that's what we need most desperately. We need to find a goal somewhere. Callum Grimman hasn't been getting as many goals before, so we've sort of been losing a little bit of our touch on terms of the attacking midfielders getting lots of goals. And it's coming up to the 80-minute mark and nothing to happen so far. We still have plenty of the possession, and I think it's going to probably end up being a 0-0 draw. But Rotherham now have the ball, so it might not end up being that way. Hamill to Volks. Volks into Hamill. Is this going to be the end of our lovely little run we've had so far? Mason finds a header, and just a little bit wide. Ooh, my tongue was deep in my mouth then. Didn't have a clue what was going on. And I think this is going to be the last bit of the game in which we do get a draw, which I still think is, a reasonable effort against a team that is third. We don't want to lose points against a team that are third because we want to make sure we're, progressing forward. And that's the end of that with 0-0 as our score. So, there's a lot of positives come out of that. We played very well. We had lots of the ball. We had lots of possession. And we were making good, strong attacks. But unfortunately, it wasn't our day to, be critical enough in that final third. But we go again. We'll go again to the next match against Oxford United. And we're going to end the episode there. So, coming back now, probably I love all this green. It's just absolutely beautiful to see. It's only cup matches where you see the red. We're probably going to come back now for, I'd say, the Colchester Charlton game. The end of this month, the end of January. Just when we'll go through some transfers, etc. If there's anything in, I don't think I'm really looking forward to buying anyone at the moment. Maybe getting another loanee just to bulk up the team a little bit. But if there is someone that starts to shine in front of me and goes, okay, yeah, he could be a good player, we might have a little look at him. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Please give a massive like button down below. And if you're enjoying this series, please don't forget to subscribe. With the button down below again, next to the other one. A little bit further along, about 4 buttons across, but big button saying subscribe. Thank you very much. See you later, guys. Cheerio.